it's Pavlina from the Pavlina Show, and I am here at the famous Modern Pinball with the co-owner, Steven Zahler. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. Now, okay, when I found out about you guys, I was so excited. This is like such a cool thing.
Cool. That's what we like to hear, you know?
First of all, how did you get involved in pinball, and like what made you so attracted to it?
I got involved in pinball about, I don't know, maybe 40 years ago. No, pinball used to be everywhere. It's such a great entertainment device, and it was really, really hot in the 70s, and well, even before that, you know, for decades. It's just been a great way for people to unwind and have a great time and entertain themselves. So I got into it, you know, probably when I was about 6 or 7 years old, and used to go to restaurants and bowling alleys and different places where they would have pinball. Pinball was everywhere. So I got involved in this to my partner and I, we want to make that happen again. We want to bring it back.
Yes, definitely. I know. I saw on the back of your shirts it said like pinball is back or something like that. So that's awesome. But my dad actually, he used to play it like on the computer, and it was like the big thing for like all like 4 of us to huddle around my dad and watch him play it on the computer. So it was just like cool that like what? Like this is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So historically, okay, pinball was outlawed in New York. Can you just tell me about that? Because that doesn't make any sense. Like,
it doesn't really make much sense, but yeah, there was a time where it was kind of lumped in with gambling back in the 50s and 60s. And then a man named Roger Sharp, who is my partner's best friend, he actually went to court and he proved that pinball was a game of skill and not luck, and no gambling involved in it. It's just a very simple, fun game to play. So he proved that, and in 1976 the ban was overturned.
yeah, that's crazy though. They even like assume.
It's totally crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you guys actually teach classes on pinball, right? Like
we do, and it's not just how to play pinball. I mean, a lot of couples will come here and they'll take our classes. I do some of them, and it's really a lot of fun to teach how to control the ball and to make things happen in a pinball game, how to start multi-ball and score a lot of points. We also do something completely different, and it's actually for the educational community, and it's called Pinball EduFun. And we started that about a year ago, and actually we're registered with the New York City Department of Education, and actually we bring classes here for them to learn about the science behind pinball. So we'll teach them all about current and electronics and simple machines and STEM topics. And then we'll open up a pinball machine for them to take a look at the underside and see the miles of wire and the thousands of parts that are needed in order to make a pinball machine tick. Yeah. And the kids love it, and the teachers, they're coming back for repeat visits, and we're really happy that we're doing something for the community, along with re-exposing pinball, and it's a really great thing to say.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, now it's pretty chill right now because it's a weekday and everything. But you were telling me that the weekends are like insane, which I could understand. That everything like that. Right. So just tell me. Okay, so first of all, people can buy pinball machines, right? And then they can also just like play them. So tell me about that.
Pinball machines, and they can also come here to play them, and it's a really good time. Now, as opposed to, I guess the old days, you don't need to use quarters here or tokens or recharge cards or anything like that. So all the games are set on free play. We want to make the machines as approachable as possible, and we made it on an hourly basis. So basically, you can spend money for an hour or 3 hours or a day pass. You'll get a wristband pass. You can go in and out as you please. We'll stop the clock when you go out, and we also worked out something with our next door neighbor, Mad Hatter, a great eatery and bar, and basically you can go there and get an automatic 10% off with your wristband. So, we want people to just come here, have a great time, go to the restaurants in the area, come back, and just, have a good time, make a day out of it.
Yeah, now you live pinball. Okay, so
right.
So how many hours a day?
It's a problem too, but it depends who you ask.
It's Netflix problems, pinball problems, whatever. So how many hours a day do you play pinball?
I would say maybe an hour or two nowadays, but I used to play a lot more than that. I used to be heavily into competition, competitive pinball, and I used to go to world championships and this and that, and so I was playing many hours a day, just trying to learn all the tricks, the different moves. There are a lot of different things you can do in a game of pinball, and then you have to learn the actual games. So each game has its own strategies and different rules, things you have to do in order to activate other things. And if you want to start playing in these major tournaments, then you kind of need to know what the other guys know, the top guys in the world. So
that's crazy. I had no idea. Like what looks, well, it doesn't really look that simple actually, but what you'd think.
Too. Yeah, I mean, some games are really simple and some games are extremely complex. But no matter what, I mean, if you walk up to a machine, if you've never played before, you still have a great time because there's just so much going on. There's a lot of sensory overload and just lights, and there's a lot of action. The ball is wild, That's what a lot of people like about it.
So now parties are like a major thing here. Can you tell me about those and everything?
It's really great. A lot of people come here for their birthday parties, their kids' birthday parties, corporate events, fundraisers. We had a tournament here where we raised over $1,500 for the food bank for New York City. So it's just really a fun time. All the machines are on free play. We have a multi-purpose room, party room in the back. So it's a nice space with tables and chairs, balloons, the whole deal. So whatever party or corporate event anyone has going on, we can complement that with pinball, and it's so unique. So I think that's why we're seeing increased bookings lately.
That's amazing. Well, I'll definitely come here for one of my birthday parties and just be like, pinball guys, let's go. And really quick, where can people find out more about modern pinball, everything like that?
So at our website, modernpinballnyc.com, you can find everything you need to know about us. You can learn the rates, directions. You can learn about the Pinball EduFund program. And there are a lot of videos about us and a lot of news stories. And, you can learn about our Pinball After Dark for couples. That's also something that's pretty cool. So, yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.